Breaking news out of Utah we've been following throughout the morning. The governor of Utah announcing this morning, we got him. A 22-year-old man now under arrest for the assassination of Charlie Kirk in Utah. And good afternoon, I'm David Navarro. Sandra has the day off, and right now it took law enforcement less than 2 days to make an arrest. The governor saying the suspect, 22-year-old Tyler Robinson, confessed to a family murder member and then turned himself in around 10 o'clock last night at the urging of his father, who recognized Robinson from photos released yesterday. And law enforcement officials say they now know much more about what led up to the murder, including details shared with a roommate that included where the suspect hid the rifle used in the shooting and what was etched on the bullets. Eyewitness News reporter Josh Einiger with the very latest from the newsroom. Josh.
David, the governor of Utah said this morning investigators have already amassed a trove of evidence tying Tyler Robinson to the shooting of Charlie Kirk, ranging from physical evidence at the scene to his own statements to relatives and on social media. The 22-year-old student with no history of violence is this noon in a Utah jail. The intense manhunt finally over.
33 hours after the execution that shocked a nation, the alleged shooter now has a name and a face and a booking number in the state of Utah.
I think with a high degree of certainty, we have him in custody.
President Trump broke the news himself on Fox News this morning. The assassination of his ally, the MAGA activist Charlie Kirk, now apparently solved.
We got him.
At an emotional news conference hours later, visibly relieved public officials announced the arrest of 22-year-old Tyler Robinson of southern Utah, a student at a technical college with hopes of becoming an electrician. But the governor of Utah says recently motivated to target Kirk.
Investigators interviewed a family member of Robinson who stated that Robinson had become more political in recent years. The family member referenced a recent incident in which Robinson came to dinner prior to September 10th, and in the conversation with another family member, Robinson mentioned Charlie Kirk was coming to UVU.
Investigators say Robinson drove with a sniper rifle 250 miles to Utah Valley College Wednesday morning, changed into all black, and found his perch on a rooftop more than a football field away from where Kirk was taking questions from the crowd, including this one about gun violence.
Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Great.
Yesterday, after investigators released this video of someone running across that roof, along with newer, clearer pictures of their suspect, a family member contacted a pastor with a connection to the U.S. Marshals Service and turned him in.
Thanks to the full weight of the federal government and leading out with the partners here in the state of Utah and Governor Cox, the suspect was apprehended in a historic time period.
The governor of Utah says Robinson told relatives he had disagreed with Kirk, who is a controversial figure on the American right, but they've revealed no explicit manifesto or writings that threatened the MAGA activist. Still, police say they did find 3 unspent cartridges next to the rifle Robinson allegedly left behind, each cartridge inscribed with a message, one of them reading, quoting now, "Hey, fascist, catch." So far, it's unclear what charges Robinson will face. The state of Utah actually has 3 days to charge a defendant, but yesterday the governor said he hoped the shooter, whenever caught, would face the death penalty. David.
Thank you, Josh. Stay with Eyewitness News and ABC News for continuing coverage of this breaking story. A suspect in the Charlie Kirk deadly shooting now in custody.